Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 29th, 2024. This is for Libra last shuffle here. So Libra, we have true love and we have planning and action. There's something about you coming towards people with all this beautiful, however much you love yourself, let's just put it like that. However much you care about yourself and you looking at yourself going, yeah. And a lot of this is just you may be approaching people with this familiarity, like, oh, like calling people cuz and bro and sis and such, right? And I mean, of course, you may be changing that up. You probably don't just say those words, but there's some energy of that. There's people coming towards people and realizing they're just like you and me. They're just like you, right? And treating them with the same love that you would expect from like family or something here. Yeah, I see family energy, a lot of this. But there's something about you walking away from people because they stress you out. Say, you know what? I get that you're still in this cycle. I get that you're on this level, and that's cool because there's people that are on that level with you. I just won't be. True love is Six of Cups, Ace of Cups, the World, and Star. You love yourself enough to start fresh or to go in a new direction or just do something different because of the love you have for yourself. You realize that if something doesn't resonate with you, it does no one any good to stay there, right? Because then you're the one creating the toxicity. People don't understand that either. Like they're like, I'm so much smarter than these group of people. And then you sit around and call it, and you're just so annoyed. The more you deal with them, the more you're not learning, right? The more you get upset or the more that you're frustrated with the situation. You are now the toxicity in that situation. You may be in a group with a bunch of toxic people, but now you're the toxic one because you're the one consistently staying in a situation that you're elevating out of and you should step out of it, right? And so they're showing an energy of you saying that, like, I love myself enough and I love you guys enough to step out of this situation because I'm above it now, right? Not that and also too, people, get upset about these kind of things, but being above something is not better than anything. There's not a better or worse, right? There's always an above. There's always a higher. There's always are birds better than you because they're above you in the sky, kind of thing. So there's some energy of you being above this energy that you're dealing with or the people that you're connected to. You may have history with them, but they're still on a certain wavelength and you're above that. You're beyond that now. You graduated out of it. You don't see the purpose in it. It's not serving you. It's not helping you. If anything, it's to a point where you're dissatisfied. You're just not even happy dealing with them anymore. So there's a true love energy of like, I love you both. I love you guys and I love myself. I'm going to get out of here. But I hope healing. I'm praying for all of you or hoping for all of you or meditating on your behalf for healing, for true love, for unconditional love to enter into your life and for all of your dreams to come true kind of energy. I see that for you, that you're in that place. Planning and action is 10 of Cups and 9 of Swords. And it seems as though there's an excitement, but also a fear of pursuing your happiness. Pursuing what makes you really happy. And a lot of you may not know what that is. You know how like you've spent so much time doing something or being with someone for so long, you don't even know what happiness is for you anymore, right? You don't even know what you like anymore. And so there's a fear, trepidation, but also an excitement, right? Like, well, I can't plan for something I don't know about. It's time to experience new. Hidden motivations is the Wheel of Fortune and Knight of Pentacles. This is talking a lot about not being sure about, like, you may have promised or said, I'm out of here. You may have made it very clear in a beautiful way, like, listen, I'm not helping anybody, right? And I'm not saying that, Libra, you're toxic, right? But a lot of times we don't realize that just because we're in a toxic environment and we're talking about how toxic it is, we don't realize that that's toxic. You know what I mean? Like, if it's messed up, why are you still there and talking about it? Move on, A lot of us don't realize that. So many of us do this. No kidding. Anyhow, there's an intention here. And this intention speaks a lot about not being sure about whether or not this is a good thing. Things changing positively in your life. And you're just kind of like untrusting. You may not trust it very much. You may not come out and say, this is exactly what I wanted. Things are new, things are better, and I'm healed, and I feel like well rested today, and I feel better, and I'm mobile, and I'm able to do this and that. You still may not trust it. Like you may still go, Knight of Pentacles takes such a long time to do something. You may feel like there's no way that it changed that quick. Like, you know what I mean? I've been fighting for it for so long, and it's finally here. And doesn't it take longer? I'm used to working at it. And that's the way with anything, right? You've been trying so hard to have peace or happiness within a group. Like, say if you're married, and I'm not saying that this is about a marriage, but say you're married and you're with someone and they're just miserable. Every day there's a misery. Every day there's a problem. And you're so used to making them happy that you don't make yourself happy. And then when you finally walk away, you don't even trust good things when they come in, because you're like, it was good when I first met that person too. There's a reason why I got married, and plus you've been fighting to be happy with them for so long that you may feel like it's just not possible. It's not feasible for it to be happy and good off the top. Like off rip, we're happy. That took 20 years with this other person. There's something about that here. Conflict is the Ace of Cups and Four of Swords. And so there's a conflict here, and something that happens that disturbs your peace in so many ways. And a lot of your peace is just the fact that you're starting new. That's just your peace. But something that you've always wanted is coming into play. There's a wish fulfillment coming into play. This may conflict with what you've said, I'm good, I'm at peace, I've cut myself off from the world. You may have actually taken a fast from social media here, and then all of a sudden everything you ever wanted shows up, and it's a conflict of interest of what you were trying to do in the first place. It might throw you back and throw your hat back in the game. And then you realize, I'm getting what I wanted, though. That's what I wanted in the first place. This is why I walked away from all this stuff, so I can get this. And now it's here. And now what do I do? Very beautiful energy. Okay, you could be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius or Sagittarius. We also have Taurus or Virgo. So you could be a Virgo Libra cusp. You could be dealing with a Capricorn Aquarius cusp or a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.